Markus Howard showed at the end of last season that he can be an impactful and productive NBA player, but he still might not get the minutes that he deserves and get to showcase that NBA talent in this upcoming season. Markus Howard had a very quiet and very low minutes played and games played season last year for Denver in his rookie season. But when they really started to struggle with injuries at the back end of the year, Jamal Murray got his injury, Will Barton was injured, he did start to feature, and he showed that he is quality. In the last 5 games of the season where he played more than 10 minutes, he put up 13, 15, 20, and 23, all being efficient. He was a bucket getter. Even late in games, he had moments where he was hitting clutch shots for them down the stretch, ensuring that they were staying competitive in games or winning games. And he did similar things in the playoffs in the first series where he did play regularly against the Portland Trailblazers. And he averaged a bit over 5 points a series in that game, but he shot 48% from deep and was a very valuable part of this team while they were still dealing with some injuries and needed some buckets to be got. And he got them. He showed that he can just be a bucket. His defense, sure, is not the best. He is undersized. He isn't a great playmaker. He has an okay handle. But at the end of the day, this guy knows how to score the basketball. But unfortunately, this is who he has in front of him on this Denver Nuggets team. Monte Morris, Campazzo, Austin Rivers, Will Barton, PJ Dozier, and then, of course, Jamal Murray when he returns from injury. There is a lot of guard talent and guard depth on this Denver Nuggets team. And so it just doesn't look all that likely that Markus Howard is going to get that many minutes on this Denver team, which is extremely unfortunate because Markus Howard has talent. And so I hope that we could see within the next year or two that Markus Howard either gets a role on this Denver team or that Markus Howard can be moved somewhere else where he can showcase his talent. Because I'm not saying that Markus Howard is some sixth man. I don't think he is. I don't think he's some elite talent, at least at this point in time in his NBA career. But I also don't see why Markus Howard can't be getting regular rotational minutes in the NBA. Sure, it is a very small sample size, what we saw last year. But from what we saw, it definitely showed that when given regular, consistent minutes and more than just 3 to 5 minutes at the end of some random games, that he can be a productive player on the offensive end and can hit you some buckets, specifically from deep. And that's valuable to pretty much every team in the NBA in today's day and age. So I hope that Markus Howard can get himself into a role where he can play some regular NBA minutes. I don't think it's going to happen on this Denver team unless they get absolutely barraged by injuries, which I hope for their sake they do not. But that remains to be seen. That is my thoughts on Markus Howard. Let me know your thoughts down below on the mini breakout that Markus Howard had towards the back end of last year and in that first round against Portland. And what you think his role could be on Denver for this upcoming season. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And if you want to hear my thoughts on other young players and rookies heading into next season, then be sure to click the box on the right. And if you want to hear my thoughts on the Aaron Gordon extension, then be sure to click the box on the left. That being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.